Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. But remember, you can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. So this beautiful creature I have here, this is the Gretsch G2622T Streamliner, right? All those Gretsch model numbers there, so sometimes it can get a little confusing when you look them up. But just remember, this is in the Streamliner series. This is the G2622. And this is the Abbey Ale finish, and it's stunning. Right out of the box, we were just like, oh, it's great. I mean, it's so gorgeous. Really warm, almost a caramel kind of a burst. Goes great with the tortoiseshell. So right off the bat, yes, beautiful, stunning guitar. But let's talk about the parts itself. So this is a laminated maple. It's with a chambered center block. So it does have a center block going through right here, but it is chambered, which means there's some hollowing part in the solid part underneath that. So does fight back feedback pretty well, but you're still getting a nice kind of an open box sound out of this. So the neck is NATO and has a laurel fretboard. The shape on this is like a soft C. The radius is 12 inch and has 22 medium jumbo frets. So medium jumbo frets, your standard lightness of playing, so you don't have to really dig in real hard, but you do have to push down a little bit to get some great tone out of that. And that in combination with the 12-inch, I think is great for jazz shaping and a lot of cool chord structures and stuff like that. So the scale length, the nut to the saddle here is 24.75. And of course here we have the Adjusto-Matic bridge with a Bigsby B70 vibrato tailpiece. I love these. They're so solid. If you don't have any experience with a Bigsby, you really need to pick up something. It just feels so solid, and a very small amount of that can give you a nice, cool vibrato, especially when I think of like a lot of surf rock style vibratos and things like that. Bigsby works wonderful for that. All the hardware is nickel, and these tuning machines all hold up great. They're die-cast, sealed tuning machines for holding, and overall just great parts, very solid guitar. So let's talk pickups on this thing. So these are actually the Gretsch Broadtron BT3Ss. This is their hottest pickup. So you're going to get a lot of power and a lot of volume out of these guys. Great for overdrive. You can get some really stunning overdrive as well as really nice clean tones as well. And then, so let's talk about the arrangement of all these knobs. We got knobs all over the place. What are we doing? All right. So this is master volume. And I love that about the Gretsch guitars is that you have a master volume that's right there in front. So that's literally going to take whatever setting you have up and down. Now each pickup also has its own separate volume, and then this is a master tone for those. Okay, and then the three-way switch, very simple. If you're down, you're sitting in your bridge. Here's both, and then up, you got in your neck. Great guitar, great electronics, very, very versatile, and surprisingly, it's really pretty light. So we're going through a Strymon Riverside, which is like a multi-stage overdrive by Strymon, and we'll do that for the overdriven stuff. Going right into the old Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master. We're miking that with a Sennheiser E906. So that is all we're using, and I'm going to go through, of course, both pickups, both clean and overdriven, and wait, there's more. Bam! So you pull the master volume knob, and then you're getting coil tapping, so you can actually get some single coil tones out of these as well. So a lot going on. So we're going to try to give a little bit of all that different combination there and see what kind of tones we can get. All right, so we've heard a lot of cool tones out of this thing by itself, but I want to know what a couple of those tones would sound like in a mix I did earlier. All right, come on, hit it, boys. All right, so I've had a blast playing this guitar. Hope you liked listening to it. So everything's really, really comfortable, even to the point of just hitting knobs. Common with any sort of a bar or a Bigsby or anything like that, it's kind of maneuvering around the knobs. Sometimes it's on every guitar if it's got some sort of a bar. The beauty of Bigsby's is that this has got a lock, right? So it's never going to go past this point right here. Most of the time for a lot of players, that's probably a comfortable place for it to be, but I can easily get around that and hit knobs. So that's the only thing. And to me, I don't think it's a bad thing per se. It's something you have to get used to, but I've played a lot of these styles. And it's really hard to not play something like this with a Bigsby once you can get those tones out of there. So these are really powerful pickups. They get a lot of tones, so they are very hot. And I think that's why I was able to fake through kind of a lot of different styles and stuff, was just trying to give an idea of the tonal capabilities. The thing is extremely versatile, extremely comfortable, and just gorgeous, right? It's just on a scale of 1 to wow, right? Okay, it's a wow. So I just love this, and if you can kind of tell from here, is this really slight, the way it has this kind of back here, but there's actually a really nice, almost an indentation here, so it makes it really, really comfortable to play. Those things, I can kind of show you on a video, but you really got to pick it up and place it there to realize, oh, that is so comfortable right there. It just sits where it should, and it's really, really comfortable. So yeah, I love this thing. Extremely versatile. I was really surprised because a lot of times with coil tapping is real hit and miss with me because it's somewhat like a single coil, but it's not a full single coil still. But these really kind of just take a lot of the edge out and allow you to do a lot of really mellow kind of, especially real chunky chords. And I think it would work great for funk and things like that. So I don't know. It's just killer. So I think this is, if you're looking for a hollow body, but you want some versatility in it, because like, well, I might play it on some country gigs. I might learn jazz on it, but I've got some hard rock I'm doing. These Broadtrons really work for that because they can get really, really thick like that. So love this guitar. Hope you enjoyed listening to this and got some interest in it. Like I said, you can always come down to Tarpley, hang out with us, and play the Gretsch guitars that we have at any of our stores. So if you did, please like down there. Just hit the like button, the thumbs up there. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, just join us. And if you'd like to know us, we're dropping more videos because we constantly drop videos there. You can just turn on the notifications button, and then you can check out the next one, and we will see you then.